Do you practice favoritism in your family? Do you have a child you love the most? And do you show it to this child that this is my favorite? And is it so obvious that the others know that, this is mommy's favorite or this is daddy's favorite? Do you do that? Let me know in the comment section. Every time I read the story of Isaac and Rebekah and their children, Esau and Jacob, I always feel for Esau because this child is innocent. Scripture says that his mother, Rebekah, loved his brother, Jacob. She made it so obvious that she loved Jacob more than Esau. You would agree with me that if it was in this era, Esau would have committed suicide because that act from his mom and from his brother could have ruined his mental health. I'm sure that it ruined his mental health. I'm sure, in fact, it did ruin his mental health because he was going about saying he's going to kill his brother, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. So what I'm trying to say is, as much as you love a child and this child is doing everything to make you happy, is doing everything by the books, you're proud of him or her, try your best not to practice favoritism. And I know that it can be hard because as humans, we love one thing than the other. You have a favorite shoe, you have a favorite tie, you have a favorite trouser, you have a favorite belt, you have a favorite bra, you have a favorite wig, you have a favorite food. If not for God, some people, as much as they've picked their spouses, they still have soft spot for people outside. It's inhuman, right? It's just by the grace of God that you'll be like, okay, I've already chosen my partner. Let me stick with my partner. It will come to you that, this child is doing everything and you want to favor this child. You want to go out of your way to give everything this child is asking you, and then this one is suffering for it or has to suffer for it. That can toy with his or her mental health. That can change the trajectory of this child's life. Yeah, it can mess up the child's life. And it starts from family, it starts from home, it starts from the parent, it starts from the mother. Try your best as a mother not to practice it. Try your best as a father not to practice it. Yes, it will happen. I mean, I'm sure some of us experienced it, that, daddy liked this person more than this person. And some people are still carrying the anger, the hurt around, like they've not totally healed. And that's what brings about sibling rivalry. Like you just do not like this particular sibling because daddy loves this one so much and it's so obvious, or mommy loves this one so much and it's so obvious. When we ask mommy for something, we don't get it, but when you ask mommy for something, you get it. They are so soft with you. If we do something, mommy shout at us, but if you do something, mommy, daddy won't see anything, they will let you go. No, yes, our parents might have done it, but I mean, we can do better. We can raise better children. Do not let us raise dysfunctional children because of our act, because of our behavior, that when they go out, the least favorite child goes out and then is looking for what is not outside because he or she is not getting the love, the attention, and everything they ought to get from home. And then they go out, they mingle with the wrong set of people, right? So back to Esau's story, I was saying that I have soft spot for Esau because it was an innocent child who fell prey of favoritism in the house. Deceit and lies changed the trajectory of Esau's life because his mother and his brother planned together, lied to their father, went to give his father the food he was supposed to give his father, collected his brother's blessing. It was just so painful. Then I also remember when Isaac sent Jacob to Padan Aram to his mother's family, that he should go there. His brother wants to do this. His brother wants to, so that his brother will not retaliate or kill him or something. Yeah, it was obvious that they did Esau wrong. They're still sending Jacob away to run away. And he was seeing everything. The most annoying part was when Esau saw Isaac blessing Jacob, that he should go to his mother's family. Yeah, that he should go there. He also overheard them telling him, he heard when they told Isaac not to take wife from the women of Canaan. And guess what? Because of the anger, because of how he felt neglected, for offense he didn't commit, for what he didn't even, he was just so innocent, but he had to go through that. He now went to marry from that place that his father told his brother not to marry from. They didn't tell him anything. I mean, they could have told Esau, Jacob, both of you don't marry from this place. But no, they favored Jacob so much so that Esau felt it. Esau saw it. Esau was, my God. And he went to take a wife from that particular place. His father said, his brother should not take a wife from. Scripture says the wives he took for himself was a grief of mind to Isaac and Rebekah. That's like their own coin. I mean, that's like karma for them. Because if you cannot bring both of them up together, if you cannot love them together, he made wrong choices. And it was a grief of mind for them. Like, it's like the child was now torturing them and doing the opposite of what they would want him to do. I mean, I read the story again today and it just touched my heart. Like, are people still doing this? I mean, it might be unintentional. You might not know that you are doing it, but your children would know. They are the one at the receiving end. So maybe you call your children and just ask them, who do you think is mommy's favorite? If they are able to say it and they get it correctly, that means you're doing something wrong. So try as much as possible to balance things up. Try to retrace your steps, because sibling rivalry is real. You will not be here forever. You would leave them here. How do you want the family to continue if you yourself, you've caused havoc in the family because you have a favorite and others are, just there? They didn't beg to come to this world. You brought them to this world. I mean, the least you could do is just love them and care for them equally. It might be hard. It might be hard, but just pray for the grace of God. Pray that God will help you, because it's only God that can help us so that we don't create that family feud, and our children are hating each other generations upon generations because mommy did this, daddy did that. Okay. So the scripture is from Genesis chapter 25 to 28. Just go and read it. Genesis 25, chapter 25 to chapter 28. You would enjoy it. It's so touching. I sincerely have soft spot for Esau because he didn't do anything. He just suffered for nothing. I mean, they just made his life jaga jaga because, I don't know. Anyway, don't forget to buy Fight Like a Winner, please. Use the link in the description box to get your copy today. Learn how to fight together as a family. Come together, unite. Fight as one. Fight the issue. If it's favoritism you want to fight it together. You and your spouse should sit down and your family come together. Do we have a favorite? How do you know? What are your experiences so far? Just ask them questions. Let them tell you. Let them tell you what they feel or what they think is going on. And you can battle it together and understand it together and have a beautiful family. Right? Remember, togetherness. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.